Welcome to the Panic Button. I'm Nina.
I'm Jessie.
And today we're reacting to this.
Be careful who you kiss in Miami.
Oh, Lord. Can we just talk about how creepy that is?
Which part?
I mean, obviously we can tell that this is a man.
Which one?
The woman is a man.
The woman is man, yeah. Not only because of the height, but because of the hands.
If you've been to bars, but you always see people like this existing there, where they're like literally just about fucking each other in the corner. But these people aren't aware of what's going on. Furthermore, who's the guy in the white long sleeve? Because he should be arrested. He was watching someone else make out with someone and then just came in and was like, hey.
Well, there's usually a lot of creepy guys in the bar.
Yeah, but I mean, two things. One, how can you let someone touch you like that and not back off? If I was making out with someone, I'd run away if someone else touched me during that interaction. Number two, what about the man you were just kissing? Why is he letting this happen?
I think these trans women, they actually like that kind of attention, unlike women that don't like that kind of attention.
So this trans woman's literally being passed around right now. Like, we're watching it actively happen. And then this guy, I think, is the biggest problem, the one who's got his hands on her right now. Them right now. Because this guy is about to rape anyone in front of him.
Oh. That's a third guy.
Yeah.
That is holding hands. Yeah. So there's 3 guys at the moment that this trans woman is being passed around.
In less than like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's insane to me still how none of them have backed off. The only one who backed off is the first one that they were making out with.
Well, the trans woman hasn't said back off yet.
Well, yeah, you're right. And so, like, is this what straight women deal with when they go out?
No, I think straight women are more, unless they're completely drunk, I think they're more like, don't touch me unless I give you consent. But, like, a trans woman has no problem with that, it seems.
I was going to say, where did these guys, like, where in your mind are you that you feel so comfortable? I couldn't touch a stranger's hand without being, like, consensual. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't shake someone's hand without waiting for them.
I think when guys are at a bar, and especially when they see other guys who are laying hands on a woman who doesn't have an issue with it, they just assume that it's free play.
It's crazy because I feel like I'm watching the beginning of a porno.
You're the 4th guy she kissed. You're the 4th guy she kissed.
I don't care, that's a lot of girls.
I don't care.
That's a man. See, gentlemen, this is why you should not get so drunk that you don't know what's going on
Or who you're
in
touching.
public, because you'll go out, you'll get sloshed. The next thing you know, you're gay. You're making out with a man.
You had a homosexual interaction.
Is that what you want? Men, control your booze better.
I wouldn't, men, and like, I will continue to say that gender dysphoria is one of the they come with comorbidities. And this person clearly doesn't care about being tossed around like a sex doll.
Well, it
guys.
seems like a lot of people who are trans women have a lot of bad sexual experiences with men, whether it's being molested or whatever, but it ends up becoming a kink for them because it's something that they feel that they can control. When they were younger and were abused, they didn't have any control. So I feel like this is something that they ask for.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, how many straight women, cis as they like to call it,
How many straight women?
Females, genuine born females, would you see in this position? Notice how there's not one other woman.
I would assume she was going to be not too far from this video being shot.
The only other female I'm seeing or hearing is the person behind the camera.
Yeah, who's sober.
Who's calling out what's happening. And I honestly support the woman for doing it. Because no one else is gonna.
Yeah, although kind of a lost cause because you're trying to explain to the man who made out with a man that he made out with a man. But he's so sloshed. He has no idea what the hell she's saying. Neither does he care until a certain point.
That's not a girl.
I know!
Can I just say I love the two women? It's two women. You can hear them talking back and forth. I love the two genuine women.
Are you sure that's two women talking?
I'm
I thought it
pretty
was a man and a woman.
Let's hear.
That's not a girl.
I know!
Oh, well, it's either a gay guy or a chick she's talking
It sounded
to.
like it might have been like a butch Hispanic or black lesbian.
Yeah,
So these are two women.
or a gay man.
I feel like it was, but yeah, either way. But these are the two people calling it out. It's at least one actual woman saying that's not a woman.
And this makes me think that maybe a lot of straight guys are just homosexuals. Just
I
because it seems to happen a lot more. I mean, this is one example, but I've seen it in my real life way too many times than I would like to admit, which makes me really wonder if a lot of these straight guys wouldn't mind being gay as long as they got a little drunk.
I think a lot of them don't mind it as long as nobody knows about it.
Well, everyone has a camera nowadays. You're gonna know about
But that's the thing, is these guys are comfortable being gay as long as nobody knows that they had a homosexual interaction.
And then once people find out, they say, well, it's not gay because it's a trans woman, even though it has a penis.
I think that a majority of young men, especially when they're drinking, like in that scene, will find themselves hooking up with trans women and probably not telling their buddies, but then getting mad and fighting with their buddies once they find out. There are some women who crave male attention, but they dress like sluts and then
Like
don't.
this? There were
Not like
three
this.
men on
Not
her.
like this. No, there are women that crave male attention.
There were
but
three men on
never
this
like
man woman.
Never like this, because any woman knows that if more than one man is touching her,
You're and I mean in a bad way.
yeah, like
Like-
you're screwed. As a woman, not even a straight woman, as a lesbian, if I was with a man, any man, at an establishment,
As a lesbian? Why would you be with a man?
if there was a man there and then someone else started touching me, I would expect him to say something.
If
I
they're all
was,
drunk?
if I was straight
If you were straight.
and I was with a dude,
You just said
even
if you were a lesbian at a bar.
well, even as a lesbian, like I say, like considering this, like if you were with me at a bar, you'd stand up and say, "Who the fuck are you?" Right?
No, we wouldn't be at a fucking bar.
Obviously, but in the situation where someone else touches
Are
your
you a
person-
straight woman or are you a lesbian at this bar? You said both.
Well, if I was a straight woman at a bar and I met a guy
So you're not a lesbian, you're a straight woman at a bar.
in this scenario, I would expect the guy that I'm talking with, unlike these guys, to fucking want nobody else touching his shit. You know what I mean?
Wait, so you're a straight woman at a bar, you're drunk, you're making out with a guy who's also drunk. You expect him to actually say something? He doesn't even know what's going on.
Am I too traditional? You expect men to be like territorial and protective of their women.
Yeah, men in the 70s. Men today have
You're right.
vaginas.
Or they're polyamorous, so they don't care who touches anyone.
Or they think that having sex with men is a straight relationship. Men today are not men, they're women.
If I'm at a bar, currently, lesbian relationship, and someone touches the girl I'm with, I'm either getting the fuck out of there with her, or I'm saying something.
And I am saying, what is wrong with you that you would bring a woman that you're dating to a bar where men are touching her?
I wouldn't let them begin to touch her.
Why would you bring her to a bar where a man would touch her inappropriately?
I wouldn't even bring her to a bar. Well, these are people at bars. People do it. We're just the exception. We don't really do that kind of thing.
Hey, you know that's not a girl, right?
What?
That's not a girl.
Wait, what?
The girl you kissed, it's not a girl. And you're the fourth guy he kissed.
Really?
Okay, first of all, when you're talking to a drunk person, you've said too much with the fourth guy he's kissed. All you have to do is say, woman you made out with has dick.
Balls.
When she says, you're the fourth guy, all he's hearing is, but it's for little plapper. He didn't hear any of that. Just say, woman you kissed penis.
Really?
You're saying too much.
Having a fun with really?
Exactly.
He. That's a he. The girl he kissed, that's a he.
Take a guy home. You about to take a guy home.
That's a he.
You kissing him. You're nasty, bro.
That's a he. You're the fourth guy he kissed.
Absolutely.
That's a he. You didn't see the Adam's apple?
Nah. You know why?
All you had to do was feel between her legs, and you'd know. There ain't nothing there you could stick inside, sir. It's all balls and sausage.
She'd let you because that's all all that they want here
How
tonight.
is he gonna stick his penis into a dick?
You're gonna say do a ball sack.
Oh, I'm sorry. Docking.
Ew.
I forgot.
There's a way to do anything these days.
Unfortunately, I know too much.
Well, this is why you don't want to go to bars, kids.
This is why you don't want to drink so much, men, that you don't know what's going on, because you're going to go out one day to a bar and make out with a woman. Come to find out you just made out with a man. Congratulations, you're gay.
I don't myself see people going out and making out with strangers that often. I think that if you are the person who's going to bars and looking for people to make out with, maybe vet them a little closer first and definitely stick within like a 2-drink limit because
Or maybe have someone around you who can watch you and make sure you don't make out with men who present themselves as women. I mean, nowadays, come on, they're everywhere.
I'd say stick with online dating because at least you can kind of figure out.
Online dating?
Yeah, dating app?
You mean where the straight people can't say, I just want someone with a penis or I want someone with a vagina? You can't do that anymore.
Yes, but
Dating
would you
apps
rather,
don't allow that.
Would you rather vet them through a dating app profile or in a bar where they're groping you? I'm not saying that dating apps are the pristine way to meet people. I'm saying that you have a better chance of not touching a dick and making out with someone with a penis if you can see their picture, read their profile, and
That's
go on and check them out on
true,
Facebook first.
But it is also a great way to get catfished.
Yeah, but if you're smart and FaceTime or video call them before you meet them, then you're not going to get catfish.
Right. Now, if you're not smart like this fella, what do?
You get fucked over. That's why he's making out with girls
You make
at a
out
bar.
with men. He ain't making out with girls. He's making out with men.
Like I said, I'm not someone, and I don't know people who really go out to bars to make out with people. They go to bars to meet people, and if they make out at the end, that's great. But they sit there and they meet the person. They don't just
Okay.
like lock lips.
Men, if you're going to go out to bars and you're going to drink, just assume if you're going to be a slut and make out with a whole bunch of people, one of them might be a guy. Like and subscribe.
It's a scary world out there, men. Be safe.